check.
Check.
Checkity.
Check. Checkity. Check.
Checkity. Check.
Check. Check.
Checkity. Check. Check. Checkity. Check.
Check. Check.
Check. Checkity. Check.
Check. Check. Check.
Checkity. Check. All right, good.
Check.
I think we're ready to start recording. I'm going to start recording on 3.
Okay.
Great. I
right.
started.
I think you probably started before that.
I think you're right. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to a little show called Two Guys Talking About Lettuce. My name is Greg Benson.
My name is Craig Benzine. You know what? I look a little dark. I'm going to turn a light on.
No. You look amazing. Oh my God, it's slightly moody on one side of your face. It's like bright on your left side, but on your other side, it's like the dark side of the Craig. Are you a fan of that Pink Floyd album, The Dark Side of the Craig?
I've never heard of it. You'd think I would have heard of that. With its name?
It's all about Craig Benzine. Most of the songs are about how Craig Benzine rhymes with Craig Magazine, but that doesn't really rhyme. They both just have zine in it.
It's not the right syllable count.
I guess so.
Yeah. No, it's a fact. It's a different syllable count.
Hey, you know what?
Yeah.
I feel like one of these days, if you have your own magazine, instead of calling it O, since it's already taken by Oprah, you should call it the Benzine Magazine.
Why would I call it O?
Well, because you wouldn't, because it's already taken. That's what I'm saying. It's already taken by Oprah Winfrey, so don't call it O, is what I'm saying. Do not call it O.
Okay.
And also, don't call it Oprah, because that would just confuse people, because they're like, why is he calling his magazine Oprah? Shouldn't it be called the Benzine Magazine?
The Benzine Magazine is a terrible name for a magazine.
That's why you should do it, because it's not like Two Guys Talking About Lettuce is an amazing name for a podcast.
I mean, it does sound nice though, off the tongue. Two Guys Talking About Lettuce.
Yes, but so does the Benzine Magazine.
No, it's too many zines in one title. Nobody's ever put more than one zine in a title.
Is there a one zine maximum? Is that?
I feel like there should be. I think there should be.
All right,
yeah.
I need for you all, everybody who's listening, please Google to find out if there's another magazine that has zine in the title with 2 zines total, and leave a comment right now. We'll read it live on the podcast, and just let us know if that actually exists.
The problem is my name Benzine already sounds like the title of a zine by itself. It's like you get what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. Oh no.
Benzine sounds like some zine called a Benzine. You know?
Yeah.
So it's like Benzine magazine. It's too much.
Oh. Okay, Gary Busey's responding right now. I just got a message from Gary Busey. There is another magazine. It's all about pizza.
Oh,
it's called the Pete-Zine Magazine.
No.
Yes.
No. So that sounds like someone named Pete who has a zine, and then he also adds magazine.
No, because it's got 2 Z's. Pizzine, just like you spell pizza. Pete-Zine Magazine. That's another. It's very popular. Apparently, it's got over 20 billion people who subscribe to that.
Oh my God, 20
magazine.
billion?
Yeah, because a lot of people. Listen, think about it. Think about how many people love pizza. So why wouldn't you subscribe to the pizza? It's only $129.
More than double the population of Earth.
It doesn't matter. It's only $129 a year, and you get one episode every. Yeah. You get one magazine every year, 14 pages. What a terrible deal. What a terrible deal. It's got 3 pictures of pizza and the rest is ads.
Okay.
I mean, honestly, it's not a very good magazine.
But 20 billion.
20 billion people pay that.
I think they're cooking the books. I think they're...
Gary Busey, if you can still hear me, do the math. What's 20 billion times $129? I bet they're making some money. I bet they're making millions of dollars.
Yeah, they definitely would be making billions, multi-billions of
They
dollars.
also have no overhead because the whole thing is run by a 14-year-old boy named Darren Hamburger, and he just sends it out as a PDF. You don't even get it printed. You get a PDF in your email, and he doesn't even have your email address. So you have to try to find it.
Darren Hamburger.
Yeah, if you just Google Hamburger, you'll find a lot of pictures of him.
Yeah. I'm going to do the calculation now. 20 billion.
Yeah.
20, 1, 2, 3.
Times $129.
Times 129
Hey Siri, what's 20 billion times 129? Also,
it's 2,580,000,000,000.
Hang on a second.
Yeah.
Also, turn on the Hey Siri function on my phone. Okay. Got it.
Okay, it's not going to work. But 2,580,000,000,000, if I'm counting the zeros correctly.
Now that kid,
Yeah.
Darren Hamburger, is making so much money.
Yeah, more than anyone on Earth.
I mean, it's really it's an impressive business model, and it's one of those things that you're like, why didn't I think of that?
Well, because it's stupid and it's not true.
What? You think making trillions of dollars is stupid? Think of all the Darren Hamburgers you can enjoy with $20 trillion.
I need to be more descriptive with my words. No, that's not the thing. Making that much money wouldn't be stupid if you could do it. No. Actually, it would be pretty stupid that one person could make that much money.
Yeah, because then what are you going to do with it? What am I going to buy today? Oh, I guess I'll buy the world.
Yeah,
I'll buy the world today,
and probably parts of the universe.
Did you hear that? Yeah. Did you hear that guy Darren Hamburger just bought the world? Yeah, he owns the world now. Wow. Darren Hamburger. Everybody would hate him.
I feel like I don't know why so many people would get that magazine. I feel like I would have heard of it if more than double everyone.
You probably have 2 subscriptions to it. Are you wondering why you're out $258 per year? Did you see how quickly I just did the math?
Wow.
I did 129 times 2 and I came up with 258. I'm like a math genius.
No, you did a pretty good job, but that's like it.
That's why they call me Genius Penis.
Who does? Who calls you that?
Everybody does. They're like, here comes Genius Penis. You know?
Why would they do that?
That's what they say. Because people are
because they want to say penis.
Yeah, they want to say penis, but they can't. It's not socially acceptable to say penis, especially when you're working. You have a job at IBM. By the way, if you work at IBM, they hate for you to call it eye bowel movement. Did you know that?
I guess, subconsciously, I think I did know that. Yeah.
Also, does IBM still exist?
Yes, it does. Actually.
Okay, great. Thank you. Mm-hmm. Everybody, welcome to this. This episode comes out on November 6, 2024, which is the day after Election Day. So this episode, of course, is titled Special Election Report. Report.
Did you say the day after Election Day this comes out?
Yes, this comes out November 6th. Election Day is November 5th.
For patrons, it comes out.
It comes out on Patreon. It'll come out the following Sunday. So people who don't subscribe to the Patreon, they have to wait an extra several days for the special election report.
Think of all the stuff that everyone... Okay, there's an echo. Yeah, all right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why there's an echo all of a sudden.
I don't know. It's just the name of the episode. It's just part of the name.
Okay, you have to back up as you say it?
Yeah. Well, otherwise the echo doesn't work. Okay. Echo doesn't work.
No. Why did you have to do an echo there?
I didn't. That was a bonus echo.
Oh, that was a bonus echo.
Yeah,
wow.
That's a free extra bonus echo. And by the way, that bonus echo is only for our patrons. So if you're not a patron and you listen to that, shame on you. Shame. Shame on you for listening to that when you weren't supposed to listen to that.
Yeah, to avoid shame, support us on Patreon.
So here's the deal. So we have in the United States of America, because we're part of America. We have an election day, November 5th, every 4 years, and it's such a fun time. Everybody loves it. It's like Christmas, It's just like everybody looks forward to it. It's full of good holiday cheer because it's around the holidays. That's why they have it in November. It's between Thanksgiving and Halloween.
When I was younger, I don't remember feeling such dread at the coming of an election day. No. And
you don't now either. There is no dread. You're excited.
Okay, right.
You're excited. Yes. You feel positive. You
didn't let me. You didn't let me finish.
Oh, go ahead and finish. Go ahead and finish, Craig. Yeah.
And I don't still. I still don't feel that. I'm
exactly
feeling very positive.
I knew you were going to say that. It's a positive experience for everyone because they know It's all in fun. It doesn't really matter. And no matter who's elected, we know they're going to do a great job.
No matter who wins, everybody wins.
No matter who wins, everybody wins. Exactly. That's what we're saying. See, guys, we're not political. What we're saying is the world is going to go on. You will still have your cheeseburgers and your pizzas. You'll still have those things, and hot dogs. You'll have a hot dog every once in a while.
You'll have the three classic American unhealthy
things
to eat.
And a slice of apple pie. You might even have some vanilla ice cream with that apple pie, and the pie might be heated.
Oh, it might be.
Do you remember when we went out on a previous episode, we stopped at Denny's and got that apple crumble pie thing?
That wasn't very long ago. In fact, that episode just went up.
That was so delicious. That was so good. Yeah. I still think about that sometime, and I'm so thankful that we got the caramel on the side.
Yeah. So this is the election spectacular or something?
It's the special election report. Yeah, everybody wants to know. Because here's the thing. Look, we know. Oh, my God. Thank you. I appreciate that, Craig. I forgot to do the echo, and then you picked up the slack. That's why we're a good team.
That's right.
Because we know how elections go here in the United States. Everybody loves them. They're super fun. And, just to add extra fun to it, you don't really find out the results of the election the next day. You'd think like, by the next day, we're going to know who the president is, right? No.
I mean,
no.
Sometimes by that evening, that's the way
But we don't do that anymore. No, now it's going to always be like neck and neck, and then whatever it is, one side won't concede or the other side won't, and then there's going to be lawsuits, and then there's going to be, they're going to storm, they've already stormed the Capitol, so now they're going to storm the lowercase, I guess.
Okay, sure.
So I don't know. I didn't follow the details. I heard they stormed some capital letters or whatever. I don't know exactly how it means. I guess
which letters do you think?
STORM. I guess capital STORM.
They spelled it all in capitals.
Yeah, no wait. That would be they capitaled the storm. I don't think that's the same as storming the Capitol. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
No.
What they did was they took a capital letter and they rained on it. They stormed it. Yeah.
So anyway, are you saying like a golden shower or like?
Yeah, exactly. So there's gonna, and especially if Trump is elected, then that's a golden shower. It's like he's giving a golden shower to the entire country.
Okay.
Because he's all about gold with his gold toilets.
But
and stuff.
Whatever happens in this election, yes, it's going to be it will be accepted, and we'll move on.
Yeah, it'll be amazing and fun, and that's why this is the special election report. I wanted to ask you, and you can think about this for a while because I know what my answer would be if you were president. What would you change? Because I already know what my answer is going to be. I have there's 5 things that I would do.
I would get rid of the Electoral College. Okay. I would introduce federal ranked choice voting for elections.
Federal, what's that mean? Federal ranked choice voting? That means if you're really president, if you smell really bad and your rank, then you get the first choice of voting in a federal election.
Yeah, I mean, I see no harm in you believing that. Yeah, okay. That's okay. Yeah,
okay, all right, good.
Yeah.
Anything else?
No.
You'd make it official that dogs are better than cats?
Probably take a break. I feel like I would have already done enough to make
good. Go play some golf. Apparently, that's a thing that presidents do. Yeah. I mean, look, I've never played golf, but if I were president, I'd play golf. You know, that's.
I'd try to put some limits on on campaign spending.
Like no more than say $50 billion.
That seems high to me.
All right, $10.
Seems low. Seems a bit low.
Okay, $49 billion.
Nope.
$12.
Nope.
Okay, I don't really know how to play this game with you. I'm just trying to. You keep saying it's too high or too low.
It'll take a while before we get to a number. I think that I would be acceptable.
All right, well, we have got plenty of time. This is going to be a very long episode because elections are long, and so the special election report is going to take a little extra time. That's exactly right. Yep. Well, let me tell you something. If I were president, here's what I would do. And I feel like as soon as I announce these things, people are going to be like, oh, shit, is it too late to write in Greg Benson? Because I would be such a good president. Everybody would get laid. It would be like, I'd be like the best president. People would be like, oh, my God, Greg Benson's president. Let's all get laid well and often.
Okay. That's what would happen? Wait, well, you're going to make that happen?
No, that's not one of my things. I'm just saying that would happen if I were president. Like everybody would be getting laid. They'd be like, "Oh man, thank God Greg Benson's president. Let's have some sex."
I don't see how this would happen. I don't see why that
It would. Trust me. Can you just trust me? Why don't you ever trust me?
Okay. I mean, because you're full of shit. That's why.
I'm not though. You just wait. One of these days, if I'm president, you'll see. You'll be getting laid all the time, and China would be like, "Where have you been all day?" Anyway, we'll talk about that later.
Okay.
So, if I were president, I would give people the freedom to poop when they want and where they want. And
what do you mean by where they want? Like
they could use a toilet. Or anything, any sort of receptacle. It has to be in a receptacle, obviously, but anywhere they want. And they will be able to poop on command. Wouldn't it be great if you could just be like, hey, you know what? At 3 o'clock today, I'm going to poop. No one ever plans to poop at 3 o'clock.
I mean, some people might.
Yeah, but usually you have to wait for the feeling in your body to say, oh, I'm ready to poop now.
Yeah.
No, if I were president, you would no longer have to wait for that feeling. You could just poop whenever you want to. You're like, it's 8:35 a.m. I'm going to poop right now.
I don't. First of all, I think we should make sure that people are pooping in the proper places, in toilets.
Okay. Toilet's fine. It's fine. That's fine.
Yeah, okay.
I'll amend it. I'll see if I can run that by the Congress or whatever
presidents
have to do.
People just pooping anywhere.
Okay, fine.
Okay.
They can poop in toilet. I'll amend it. Yeah. They can poop in toilets wherever they want, wherever the toilet is.
Okay, that's already the way it is. Oh my God. Bless you. That was the most intense sneeze I've ever seen. Wow.
That was so exciting. That's another thing that I would bring to the presidency. Yeah. The excitement of sneezes.
Sure.
Yeah.
So listen, you can't. You don't have the power to change how the human body works.
Of course not. I'm not president yet. I said if I were president. You're not listening, Craig. If I were president, then I'd have the power to change how the human body works, and I would do that. Okay, moving on.
I guess by you don't have the power, I mean literally anyone couldn't
except
have that
the
power.
president. I know. We're saying the same thing. All right. Number 2 is I would introduce 3 new letters that are exclusive to the English language. That way, the rest of the world would be like, holy shit, not only is America a superpower, they now have like these 3 bonus letters, and they can form all sorts of new words and pronounce things differently, and no one else can have those letters. They're exclusive, trademarked letters to the English language.
I don't think you can stop another country from adding letters.
That's what lawsuits are for. That is what lawsuits are for. Let's say if Germany comes along,
how does a country? I guess there's probably a way, but how does a country sue another country?
Well, you get a lawyer and you I sue you, Poland. Poland took 2 of our 3 new letters. Yeah. We're going to sue you, Poland. And what are you going to get from them? Oh, you're going to get all those little pierogies. Yeah, you're going to sue them for all the pierogies. And then guess what?
You're going to have to.
But then Poland would have no pierogies left. We'd have all the pierogies. Don't you see what a good president I already am, and I'm not even president yet.
No, it sounds just stupid. This sounds really stupid.
Come on. Yeah, that sounds like a man who's never had a good pierogi. What are the 3
letters? I want to hear I like the idea of new letters. I just don't know that you can make sure other countries don't have them.
Yes, you can.
Okay. What are these new letters? And plus, why would they even want them? Because it's our own language.
I am not telling you what the new letters are until I'm elected president. That's called a strategy. People are going to be like, if I told the letters now, they'd be like, oh, well, we already know what the letters are. We're not going to vote for them. We already know what the letters are. No.
Okay.
As soon as on election day, on the day that what's the day that you're sworn in? Sworn in day. It's called sworn in day.
Yeah, sworn in day.
On sworn in day, I'd be like, hey, everybody, I'm your new president, Greg Delicious Face Benson. That's going to be my nickname.
Oh, you're going to change your name? You're going to change your name?
It's just a nickname. It'd be like,
because when you were campaigning, you had a lot of food on your face.
No, I don't know. I just thought. People like things that are delicious, and people like faces. I don't know if you've noticed. Whenever you talk to someone, they usually look at your face. People like faces. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Yeah. So I changed my nickname. Anyway, on that day, I announced the 3 letters, and then everyone can rejoice, and they'll have letter parties or whatever people have. They invite people. They wear their letter jackets, and they listen to music by the Letterman, and then they watch David Letterman.
Letterman,
and all those letter things. You know, they watch the show Letterkenny. You know,
and they listen to the Pearl Jam song "Yellow Ledbetter."
No, they do not. They absolutely do not. No,
no,
Pearl Jam. If I'm president, Pearl Jam will be banned forever.
Oh,
yeah, no more Pearl Jam. Sorry.
See, that seems like you're gonna lose some people. You're gonna lose.
I mean, at first you'd think that I would lose the Pearl Jam fans, but then after a while they'd come around because they'd just go like, "Yeah, I guess we don't really need Pearl Jam anymore. I guess we're done."
I don't think they'd come around.
No, I think they would. I'd be like, they're like, I've enjoyed listening to their music for years.
Seems like
that's
a
enough.
violation of
that's
free
enough.
speech.
Nope, it's not. No, because it's not speech; it's music. Anyway,
Anyway,
okay. We'll move on.
Sure,
okay.
Yeah.
And then here's another thing I would do. I would believe that as president, and I would just say this: it is time. It is past time to rewrite the laws of gravity. I mean, we need new gravity laws. You know, our gravity laws are old and outdated. You know, those are outdated gravity laws.
But they're not really laws that we wrote.
They are laws of gravity, and the purpose of the president is to rewrite laws and improve laws. And I'm going to rewrite those laws, and we're going to have new.
What's wrong with them?
You know what? People are not allowed to like float and fly and all that kind of stuff that everyone would love to do. I
guess that's true.
You ask anybody, they're like, "Oh, I wish I could fly. Wish I could float around and stuff." Guess what?
How do you?
Now it's your choice. It's going to be your choice. I'll be a pro gravity choice president. Everybody loves pro choice people.
I mean, that would be cool if you could choose randomly.
Yeah, everybody loves the right to choose. Hey, listen, the right to choose.
What if I was
freedom.
Standing next to you and I chose no gravity for a time?
Yeah. Then you get to float around and stuff.
You would float too,
No. It's a personal, individual choice. Everybody gets to choose their own laws of gravity.
This is America. It's individualism.
It's individual. You can't force your gravity choice on someone else. You're like, I want that car out of my way. I'm going to get that car to float up 30 feet, and then I'm going to drive under it. Nope.
Sure.
Nope.
No.
You get your own car to float 30 feet up, and then you float over the other cars.
Okay.
Yeah. See, no more traffic.
This is impossible, but it is a good metaphor for the problems of the pitfalls of individualism, I think.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. See, you and I are on exactly the same page.
Yeah.
Here's another thing. All tacos will be buy one, get one free on Taco Tuesday. Every Taco Tuesday, buy one, get one free tacos. Who doesn't love tacos?
Anywhere they sell tacos.
Anywhere they sell tacos, anywhere in the country. If you go to Canada, you're fucked. You got to pay full price for Canadian tacos.
Plus, they're probably not as good.
Yeah, who the hell wants to eat a Canadian taco? Nobody does. They have no Mexicans in Canada. Did you know that?
No,
there's not
a
single Mexican in Canada. I don't know if you knew that.
You're making a lot of generalization here.
It's a specification. There's nothing general about it. I'm being very specific. There are absolutely zero Mexicans in Canada. Do you know why?
Why?
Because if any Mexicans move to Canada, they're Canadians. Yeah, they accept them there. In America here, we don't really accept.
No,
a lot of people here in America they don't accept Mexicans, and so they're still referred to as Mexicans. I personally feel like they're Americans. If they move here and they're living and working here, those are Americans.
Yeah, but there are people in Canada who aren't full citizens who are Mexican. Maybe people visiting Canada.
Nope. When they go there, they're Canadian. Don't argue with me. I'm the president of the United States.
Okay. Oh my God. Okay.
You don't argue with the president.
Okay, sure.
Would you stop arguing with the president, please, for 5 seconds?
All right. Yeah.
Here's another thing
I don't know
why
I always have to nitpick. I just
it's one of your downfalls. Here's another thing that I do as president. Turning toilet paper rolls so that the paper comes down on the backside will now be illegal and punishable by death.
We've talked about this before.
And that's the last thing that I would do. That's the last thing. Anyone who turns their toilet paper roll so that it comes down on the backside instead of out of the front, they will immediately be put to death.
No, I mean,
on a guillotine.
It seems this is just a matter of opinion. It's not really harming anyone.
No, it's not a matter of opinion.
Also,
Look at the patent. It's been patented to go forward, not backward.
No,
it has. No, if you look up the patent for toilet paper rolls, it is patented coming out the front, not out of the back.
Okay.
Boom.
I
proof.
You didn't provide proof. You just
no,
said
it is. You just have to. You have to buy some pudding. Look in the pudding.
Okay.
That's where you'll find the proof.
Okay, again, that's not you providing proof. That's you telling me to buy pudding.
Yeah, I know, but that's where the proof is. That's the old expression. Buy some pudding, open it up, dig through it. You'll find the proof in there. It's that old expression.
Yeah, but also, how are you going to enforce that law?
I'm sorry, Craig. All questions must be submitted in writing.
You've answered several questions.
I know, but that's my new. I'm the president now, and so it has to be official.
President, but you're
I'm
not.
saying that I am, so I am. Okay.
Oh, individualism.
That's the way it is. Yeah, it's individualism. I'm the president of the United States. So all
Did
questions
you just say
must
individualism? Can you apologize for that conversation mistake?
No, because I changed the word. It used to be individualism, and I'm like, that's too many syllables. Now it's going to be individualism.
Well, now can you tell us what the letters are because you're president?
Sure. I will tell you what the letters are in the Patreon-only bonus section, which starts right now.
This portion of Two Guys Talking About Lettuce has been edited out for your listening inconvenience. If you wish to hear the complete, unedited version with the bonus talking, be sure to visit patreon.com/Two Guys Talking About Lettuce. And now, back to the edited, not as good version of the podcast.
And that's the end of the
Patreon-only bonus section. We hope you enjoyed it. Hamburger sandwich. Okay.
Yes.
Is a hamburger a sandwich?
Yes.
Is a hot dog a sandwich?
I would say yes.
I mean, it's got bread and it's got meat. But you know what?
There's a big argument about that, but I definitely say it is.
You know what? It's not. Do you know why? Because a sandwich has bread on the top and on the bottom. A sandwich does not have bread on the side. And a hot dog has bread on the side. Even if you turn it sideways, it still has bread on the side. You see? So it is not a sandwich. Top and bottom.
I don't give a shit.
Oh, geez. Well, you should eat more fiber then.
You're right. I should. I probably had too many hot dogs, actually. I don't think there's a lot of fiber in hot dogs.
I want to say something to all the regular people out there, not the special Patreon people, just the regular people. You guys missed an amazing Patreon-only bonus section. It was so good. It was so fun. It was so funny. I mean, it was one of the funniest things we've ever done.
It was. I think you're overselling it, but yeah, it was. It was really good.
And I announced the three exclusive letters, and we're not going to tell you what they are. You have to. This is here, Craig. This is what's going to make us $1 billion right here. They have to subscribe to the Patreon now.
I don't think you know how much money $1 billion is.
Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to raise the price of the Patreon from $3 to $1 billion a month. No, just for 1 month. That way, we only need to get one new patron. How difficult is it going to be to get one new patron? That's all we need.
I mean, it would have to be one very particular type of new patron. It would have to be a billionaire.
Do you know who loves politics? Billionaires. Boom. And this is a political episode, so they'll be like, hey, I love politics. I'll join your Patreon. In fact, we're probably going to get like 50 or 60 billionaires.
It's a weird way to say what billionaires do with politics. They love politics.
I don't know that politics so much.
I think what they love is to control politics. I think that's...
I think
certain ones do.
I think what they love to do is eat politics. I have a theory that billionaires get like a big golden bowl and they fill it full of politics every morning, and they just get a huge spoon and they just spoon the politics in their mouth. They go, nom, 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 and they're like, oh, I'm getting so full with all this yummy politics. That's what I think billionaires do.
Yeah, I mean, that actually sounds pretty accurate.
We don't know for sure, though, because neither of us are billionaires, except me, of course.
No. Wait, you're a billionaire?
I might be. I don't know. I haven't checked my bank account lately. I don't. I think that my checking account gets something like 0.5% interest or something. So I don't know how much interest I've gotten now. Might be over $1 billion. I don't really know.
I
don't know how it works.
That's a very, very small percentage.
Again, I'm not good with numbers and some letters.
You should get a different bank account because they have higher interest rates.
Do they? I don't really know. I'm not good with money either. That's why I don't care. I probably have over $1 billion or 20 billion or whatever in there. I mean,
that's healthy. That's a healthy way to think. I mean, to just think, I mean, it's actually a really dangerous way to think also, but it's nice and it's positive to think, I might have $1 billion. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to me, you know?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Money doesn't matter, except that it does for everything that you want to buy in life. But besides that, and buy and do and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Speaking of money, we have a sponsorship this week, and I'm glad because we haven't for weeks now. It's like the sponsors went away, but finally we've got a good sponsor, a real sponsor. I'm sure you all are familiar with the Newman's Own brand. Thank you, Newman's Own. 100% of the proceeds are donated directly to charity with all Newman's Own products. So this episode is sponsored by Paul Newman's Own Hands. Do you not have enough hands? Do you wish you had one or more hands from legendary actor Paul Newman? Then try Paul Newman's Own Hands.
I imagine it would be one or two hands.
Well, it does say the small print is limited to one person for a maximum. Limited to one per person for a maximum of two people only, or two hands for a maximum of one person.
Sure.
Yeah. But they are for charity.
Because it is Paul Newman was just one person.
He was one person. He had two hands.
Two hands.
He had two hands, and those hands are now available from Paul Newman's Own Hands.
What about his feet?
Come on, now you're being silly. I'm trying to do an actual ad here for Paul Newman's Own Hands.
Yeah.
And
what about his feet?
It's for charity, dude. You're trying to make a mockery of charity.
I'm just saying we could make more money. It was selling for charity.
Yeah, this is what you sound like. We can make more money selling hands and feet, too. That's what you sound like.
I mean, that's kind of what I said, but not in that tone.
Yeah, I know, but the tone was implied. The tone was implied.
Okay, sure.
So don't make a mockery of charity. So, listen, people in the world need charity. Okay?
Yeah, I mean, but I feel like that's what you're doing because no one's selling Paul Newman's hands. No one's doing that.
Yes, they are.
Who's doing it? His family?
Newman's Own brand. They have
his estate.
His estate is selling Paul Newman's Own Hands. You can wear his hands on your hands, like on top of them, or you can have your hands removed and have his hands surgically implanted into your wrists. But they won't really work through. I mean,
it'll just be limp hands.
Yeah, and let's be honest. They're skeletal now.
For
those of you who are watching the video, they kind of look like these hands. They kind of look like that.
Sure.
That's, by the way, that's not Paul Newman's Own Hands that I showed you. That's Skelly. It's a smaller representation of Paul Newman.
Is Paul Newman particularly known for his hands? I don't think he is.
I think he's more known for his eyes.
Yeah,
but I don't think his eyes
and his acting.
No, just his eyes.
Just his eyes. Okay, yeah.
But I don't think his eyes have survived. I think that his hands, although skeletal, are still around. That's why they're selling them.
Yeah.
But I don't think his eyes exist anymore. I think those are long gone.
It seems like a desperate thing for the people selling these hands. It seems like I don't imagine it's actually for charity. It seems like I think that his family is running out of money and they are desperate.
I think you misunderstood when I said it's for charity. There's a pole dancer in Vermont.
Oh.
Her name is Charity. And she if you guys know, she works at the GQ Gentlemen's Club. That's what GQ stands for. Gentlemen's Club.
Gentlemen's Club?
Club. Yeah, Quub, I guess.
Club?
Gentlemen's Club. I don't know. That's just how they spell it.
Yeah.
Anyway, she's going to get the money for it.
Why her? Who's she related to the Newman family?
No, that's just all their money that they raise for the Newman's Own brand goes to her.
Why? Did she steal?
No. That was Paul Newman's favorite pole dancer.
Oh.
Do you remember I had that big hit? My favorite pole dancer. So he was
raising money for charity. He was raising money for charity for so long, and then he died. And then he's like, "No, after I die, forget the charity. It's all going to her. It's all going to this woman named Charity."
That's correct.
Or was he? Okay.
All right. No, that's right. You got it. You got it first try. Congratulations. You get 50 points.
Okay.
You just got 50. Two guys talking about lettuce points.
What does that get me?
You can buy anything you want up to 50 points in the Two Guys Talking About Lettuce official store.
Okay,
yeah,
we don't have. We don't have an official store.
If you just go to the monthly meetings, which happen every week, by the way, then you would
like too much for the monthly meetings. Seems like too many meetings.
It's just a name. It's a weekly meeting, but it's called the Two Guys Talking About Lettuce monthly meeting, and it happens weekly.
It's a bad name.
It's just a name. God, you have a problem with everything.
Well, it's because you keep bringing up problematic things.
God, I love politics. Isn't that political episode fun? By the way, we have a shout out to do. Neil Breton. I'm going to pronounce it a number of different ways just in case. Neil Breton. Neil Breton.
You got more French there for a bit.
Neil Breton said, "How much for a shout out?" Now, I promised Neil we would do the shout out and then we would tell him how much he owes us. So, Neil Breton, your shout out is a shout out to you. Shout out to you, Neil Breton. Breton. Hey, Neil.
Hey there, Neil Britton.
Neil Britton.
Hi.
That'll be $1 billion. So you owe us $1 billion. Go ahead and pay through the portal, the payment portal. Thank you, Neil.
You're talking a lot about $1 billion
I know, because you thought I couldn't make $1 billion, and bam, now it's guaranteed. Now we don't even need to rely on billionaires to subscribe to our Patreon. Neil Breton has to pay us $1 billion.
What makes you think he has $1 billion?
It doesn't matter if he has it or not. He owes it to us, and I'm sure that he can finance it with a bank or whatever. It's not my problem. He'll do it.
That's not how it works. No bank is going to allow a person to go that far into debt.
You don't think so?
Yeah, I don't. I don't think so. Yeah.
All right, we have some new reviews that have come out. It turns out that people can leave reviews at other places like Audible and Podcast Addict. And I just Googled it to find more reviews, and I found 3 more reviews, and some of them are as old as 2 years old, and we've never read them. Because
we've been doing this for so long.
I didn't know about Podcast Addict, and I don't even know if these people still listen, but I'm going to go ahead and read these reviews. And if you left this review 2 years ago, you're going to freak the fuck out right now. They're going to freak out.
I hope they're okay. Stay calm.
2 years ago, Mikey Mad. Hi, Mikey. Hello, Mikey. Oh, look at you. Hi,
oh, no, Mikey.
Mikey Mad.
Hey, Mikey.
Okay. Mikey Mad just got some tickles. Mikey Mad said, just found the podcast. Awesome sauce. Glad you enjoy our sauce. I remember when we did 2 years ago, we did the sauce episode.
No.
Where
I
we
don't
talked
think we
about
did a sauce.
No,
I don't remember a sauce.
It was how to make the official Two Guys Talking About Lettuce sauce, which is delicious. It's a terrific sauce. It's a little spicy, a little sweet, a little salty.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like the perfect sauce.
Oh, yeah. Also, it doesn't exist because
it doesn't exist, which makes it exclusive.
Yes.
So thank you for your comment on Podcast Addict. Here's another one from Podcast Addict 2 years ago from Elgiad 007. That's ELGIAD 007. Which I think means that they're a spy.
Yeah, Elgiad.
Yep. The 007 part. 2 years ago said so many words, which is true. There's a lot of words on this podcast.
Yeah, we do say them.
Worth the listen. One of them just confessed to a heinous crime while I was writing this, and I am now complicit. Learned some new technical law enforcement jargon as well, and also something about lettuce. So good.
Nice.
See? Thank you, Super Spy LGAD 007.
I hope you don't take any of that legal advice with you and use it in any way. Yeah. And you do hope they... Oh. Okay. All right. Yes?
Sorry, I had something in my throat.
Okay.
It was just a weird sound I had in my throat.
Yeah. You got it out.
I did.
Okay.
And finally, our third review that we have is from someone who I do believe is still supporting us on Patreon. I believe I've seen their name on Patreon. This is from Mickey Simons, who left this comment 5 months ago on Audible. Did you know you could leave a comment on Audible?
I'm not that surprised. But,
I am. I'm surprised about everything.
You can leave a comment anywhere.
Even that surprised me.
My butt. You can leave a comment on my butt if you want.
Really? Shit.
Yep.
I should have done that.
I just discovered that the other day.
I should have done that while you were sleeping. When I was visiting you a couple weeks ago, I should have just written a comment on your butt.
I made sure not to tell you that it was possible.
I had a Sharpie and everything. Now that Sharpie went to waste. Anyway, the title of this review is High Quality, which I think are the two words that come to mind for anyone when they listen to two guys talking about lettuce. High quality. Mm-hmm. And the bulk of the review says, use caution when operating motor vehicles or any other heavy machinery. Will not disappoint. Very funny. Look at that. So basically what Mickey Simons has said is that we almost made them have a car accident from laughing too hard.
Wow. Does that make you
Jesus
happy?
Christ, Craig.
Oh, my God.
My God.
What?
That was rude. Right in the microphone, dude? That was rude.
Yeah, you are describing what you did. Yes.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Very rude, and I do not appreciate that.
Okay. Good to know that you're going to try to better yourself.
Hey, listen. I don't mean to change the subject, but let me change the subject here. Yesterday, I took my son to McDonald's, a fast food place I absolutely hate. And on the receipt right here, I don't know if you guys can see this. There's a thing here. It says buy one get one any sandwich equal or lesser value. All I have to do is go to this website. I have to put in this code, which is I have to type in a code which is like about 30 digits, and it expires. It's for a survey, and I fill out a survey, and it says buy one get one any sandwich.
Yeah.
And let me tell you something. There is a sandwich place that used to be I think it was in Calabasas, and I forget the name of it, but it was so good, and it closed down years ago, and I am dying to eat that sandwich again. Yeah. So I'm gonna get two of them. I'm gonna buy one, and I'm gonna get another one for free, and I'm so excited to finally eat that sandwich again because I have missed it since I forget what I had on it: turkey and jam.
Yeah. But you think they'll know? You think they'll know what it had on it?
It says any sandwich. Buy one, get one, any sandwich. And that's the sandwich I want. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah. There's also a Philly cheesesteak that's in Dallas and Austin from a place called Texadelphia. They make a remarkable Philly cheesesteak.
And that still exists?
Yeah, they do. But I don't live in Dallas. I live in LA. So I can't get that easily. So shout out to Texadelphia, best cheesesteak I've ever had. If you live in Dallas or Austin, go to Texadelphia for fuck's sake, you idiot.
One of the less good cheesesteaks I had was in Philadelphia.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Cheese Whiz is so great. No, it's not. Don't put Cheese Whiz on it.
I don't like Cheese Whiz.
Cheese Whiz is stupid.
But here's the thing, Greg. They're not gonna. They just mean McDonald's sandwiches.
That's what?
They just mean McDonald's sandwiches.
That's not what it says. It says right here in black. Hang on.
Read it again.
In black and white. Buy one, get one, any sandwich. It says right there. You see that? Any sandwich. Right there.
And then what else does it say? Does it say anything else?
It says equal or lesser value. So let's say that the cheesesteak costs more than the place in Calabasas. All right, so I'll pay for the cheesesteak and I'll get the Calabasas sandwich for free. Whatever it is, it's going to be amazing to get.
So you can buy whatever sandwich you want,
and you get another one as long as it's equal or lesser value. You know, they never give you the one that costs more.
Does it say anything else after that? Does it say anything else after
that? It just says you have to fill out the survey within 30 days, and you have to write down the validation code. Yeah. So that's what I'm going to do.
You know, I feel like it's implied though that it's just from McDonald's. They just mean McDonald's sandwiches.
I don't think so.
Greg, I don't think anyone would think that they didn't mean McDonald's sandwiches because
it said. Look, all I'm telling you is what it says, and if you just trust people and take people at their word, well, like I do, I trust people. You don't. You obviously don't trust people.
No, I trust people. I just understand context. And
sure you do. You do. Yeah. I do. Oh, and I bet you also understand sarcasm.
I do. Yeah.
Did you get that I was saying that sort of sarcastically?
Yeah, but I don't think you were actually being sarcastic because.
Yeah, I guess not.
Yeah, I'm confused now. Now I am. Now maybe I don't understand sarcasm.
Huh. Well, I guess that's the end of this episode of Two Guys Talking About Lettuce. We're sorry to end it on such a...
I guess this is the end of this episode of Two Guys Talking About Lettuce.
That's so good. My name is Greg Benson, and this is my friend Jaron Darrenson. What is it?
Jaron Phrase.
Jaron Darrenson. I don't really remember your name, but it's not important. As long as you guys remember that Greg Benson is your host and your friend of Two Guys Talking About Lettuce, then that's all you need to remember.
Well, I'm Craig Benzine is the other host. I'm the other host.
It's over. It's all right. We've already stopped.
No, we haven't.
Yeah, we stopped.
We're still here.
No, I'm stopping it right now.
I'm still here.